sell. I never gave a fuck long as niggas salute me on loose lips. I'm 85 Tyson punchlines like a two-piece with chrome patch on my home. The new chief, I'm too stay solid, never told, never ran us back, never dipped on the plug, always kept it a buck. I never pillow talk to the messy bitches in our section. We just popping bottles saucy and we extra as fuck. So I can get it off my face card. No cap, I can get it off my face card. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to the Empowering the People show. I'm your host, Jay Adams, and my man, Todd Smith. What's up with it, baby?
Hey, what's up? What's good with you?
Man, everything is good, man. How's everything going with you, man?
Man, everything fantastic. I'm on live with you.
Okay, for sure.
Man.
Okay, Facebook, man, was giving us some problems, so it is what it is. We're gonna get this YouTube recording. Yeah, man. Man, I'm kind of excited, man. You know what I'm saying? To be able to bring on a guest tonight, man, an artist.
Yeah.
You know, talk to him, chop it up.
Yeah.
See what's good with him, man. How you feel about it?
Man, Mark, a great artist, man. He's a good dude too. He's a person, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, very inspirational. He owns several businesses on top of the music thing, so he's definitely gonna drop some knowledge for us tonight.
Yeah, man, it was cool. When the brother came out here, man, to LA, you know, we met down in Sunset, man, you know what I'm saying? And it was very impressive, man, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, of course, he got a history in music, you know what I mean? But I was like, wow, I was really impressed on the business side, you know? He seemed like he got a real solid business plan, you know what I mean? It's like the businesses he got going on, leading back to the music, man, was just very impressive, man. And he got a family, you know?
Yeah.
His wife was out here with him, you know what I'm saying? Family came out here for his birthday. So I was like, man, traveling with the family and he working.
Yeah, absolutely. He definitely gets around, bro. Like he's always somewhere. Yeah,
right.
Look up on the Instagram or else. You know what I mean? So I think he went to Colombia last summer. All kinds of good stuff, man. So he's a good fool. Can't wait to do an interview.
Right. Okay. Yeah, man. I was definitely trying to get this Facebook linked up, man. Keeps popping up on me.
Yeah. Yeah, Facebook reason gives everybody problems with the live streams. So why?
Yeah, I don't know why they do that, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's
Why
just
offer it?
I don't know if you can see it on your side, but it's definitely on my side. I was trying to fix it, but it ain't gonna work though. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work, man. So what's some of the things, man, we could be looking forward coming on with you, man? Like, what are you working on right now?
Shoot. Well, right now I just released an album with my artist Bad News Gemini. That's out everywhere, streaming everywhere. So that's been doing pretty good so far. It got released on his brother's birthday, the 20th, Christmas Day. It should got some stuff coming out with 26 Pythagoras. DeMarco's got some stuff coming out. Man, steady grinding, doing this with you.
So
I mean, busy, man. All business all the time.
hey, that's the only way to be, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, you know.
Yeah.
I love this, man. You know, I feel like I'm gonna be like Quincy Jones, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, all my mentors before me is like I'll still be doing this like Barry Gordy, you know what I'm saying, when I'm an old man. I just love music. You know what I'm saying? The entertainment business. It's like I love walking through new doors, taking on new challenges, you know what I'm saying? I just love that about this business. All the opportunities, man, it provides. And it's like, you know, how could you ever get tired of this business? You know, it's so much to do, so much to get into, so many moves to be made. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I think a lot of people don't realize how many doors this business has to it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a solid point.
Yeah.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. If you're a producer, You think all you gotta do is make beats for artists. Nah, you ain't gotta make just
Right.
artists. You can get that stuff on the video games. You can get it in the those movies.
Right.
I mean, there's so much stuff you can do as an artist, rapper. You can do the same thing with music as far as
Right.
you can write for people. Um, you can act. The whole point of the music industry nowadays is to capitalize off the fame music brings you into another avenue.
Exactly.
So I think a lot of people are missing the boat on that. They just want to be a big guy where they're from. You know what I mean? Walk in the local McDonald's and get free food or something. Where you
Yeah,
know,
for real.
if you got your eyes on the prize, man, you should be 50% who started out with the music thing and now he's taking over the film and TV industry.
Right.
Or Puff Daddy that took his producer fame and turned it into a vodka brand. Um, Dre did that with the headphones, the Beats by Dre stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
for real.
yeah, I mean, there's so many avenues you can take this stuff to. Shoes, like Kanye. Man,
Yeah. On a whole nother level, huh?
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. On a whole nother level, man.
yeah,
So it's like, yeah, so it's like using that leverage or that fame the music brings, you know what I'm saying? And basically, music becomes like a marketing tool, really, you know what I'm saying? You know,
absolutely.
you really building your brand up. Like what I tell my artists, we're building your brand, we're turning your brand into a business, Beyonce got the Beehive,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And Nicki Minaj got hers.
yeah,
A couple other people got theirs to where it's like no matter what, those are their fans. That fan base
yep,
is gonna support. And
yeah.
speaking of fan base, man, you know what I'm saying? You got any the Marco music, man, you can throw out there, man, as we get ready to bring him on?
That
Nothing
that
like the present, man. We at 11:08 right now. We getting ready to bring on the guest for the night. It's the DeMarco 275.
yeah,
We'll go ahead and bring him on.
yeah. Let's bring him on because I ain't got my setup running right now. It'll take a few.
Play it at the end.
There you go, man. There he is, man.
What's
There.
good,
All
fellas?
right, what's good? What's good, man? How you doing? How you
Hey,
doing, man?
I'm blessed, man. I can't complain. I'm glad.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. Blessed, man. Can't complain. That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's good to see your face, man. How's everything going for you out there, man? Everything good with you?
Crazy. I'm down here in the A, so it's a hustle and bustle. So
Hustle, bustle.
the music thing is the music thing, but you gotta. One thing I done learned is becoming a businessman is you gotta have them streams of income, right? And I understand in the music game,
Right.
it ain't like how it might have been in the '90s, money wise. You gotta really get it with merchandise and you know what I'm
Right.
saying, other things rolling, right? So I'm in the process of doing that.
Man, that's good, man. Now speaking about the past, man, I hear you were signed to a couple people back in the days, man. You wanna elaborate on that a little bit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Initially, I started with a small label from Dayton, Ohio called Tall Entertainment. We was able to drop an album in like 2000 that ended up going crazy. It was a compilation. Had Kid Capri on there, did numbers nationally. We toured off of it. So that garnered the attention from, first of all, PMD of EPMD. So for everybody that's a little younger, that's not hip to PMD, he's one part of one of the dopest most legendary rap duos in music history called EPMD, right? Strictly Business, all that. So we ended up becoming a part of the Hit Squad. So we would travel with them, rock out shows, Manhattan, all over the country. For real, it was a wonderful experience because, and I always tell the story. I think I told Todd this also. When I was in middle school for Halloween, I was PMD on
Mm.
video. You got to chill. I was him
Wow.
for Halloween.
Yeah.
So I ended up being able to rock with him. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Then after that, that situation kind of fizzled, but we kept everything rolling. And we ended up signing to a distribution label called SMD. And for
Okay.
people who don't know who that is, they're based out of Atlanta. They actually had the Yin Yang Twins when the Yin Yang Twins was rolling, like 2004, 2005 era.
Okay.
So those were my situations. And after that, I ended up just going solo and independent from that point on.
Okay, man, that's what's up, man. So how has it been? How has it been since then? You know what I'm saying? Being independent. What's kind of some of the differences you see being on your own now?
The main difference is that bag behind you, that machine, right?
Right.
Just being honest, when I first came in the game, I had a huge machine behind me. I had a lot of money. So the guy was the limit, right? So a lot of things was more open to get to because the money was endless money there. And for artists to understand that this thing costs money if you don't really have your ducks in order, right? So
Yeah, that's all.
invest to really believe in you, you know, make it work with them, but show your metal and your worth by giving the sweat equity on your side to match the money they putting up. And, you know, don't make them feel like they spending money for something they ain't getting a good, return on their investment. So
Right.
that's one of the main things. Once I became independent, right, everything coming out of my pocket. So all the billboards, the pressing up the CDs at the time, paying for shows, my wardrobe, all that coming out of my own pocket. So it hit that. Feel me?
Yeah, man. I know it hit a little different, huh? When it's your money, huh?
Yeah, it hit different when it's your money.
Yeah,
But,
no doubt.
absolutely. But when you love it, though, you do what you got to do, right? So I was able to keep it going, made some hit songs, was able to get paid and kind of keep things rolling, which kind of led to me moving down here to Atlanta. And then, like I said, I understood that unless you have a platinum song or a crazy song on the radio right now doing numbers and you getting money off your shows, you got to keep that income coming. So I tapped into the business side.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now speaking of being in the A, man, that's a big jump, man. Did you come from Ohio and then move to Atlanta?
Yep, I came up in Ohio, actually born and raised in Dayton, Ohio. I went to college in Grambling, Louisiana. So I went down there, played football, did my thing down there, got my deal while I was a senior. My deal with Todd Entertainment, what I talked about my senior year, or the beginning of my senior year. But I told them I came this far, let me graduate. And once I graduate, I'm gonna come back home and we're gonna get busy. So that's what I did. Got my degree, came back home, and it went from there. In 2013, I moved down here to Atlanta from Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, okay, 2013, man. So how was that switch?
Man, let me tell you, the crazy switch. I think one thing too, I like to drop jewels to the younger artists and just people in general who are the man in their city and like popular and kind of can do what they want, can walk in every club, get love. It's kind of like Nino Brown on, New Jack City, everywhere they go. When you
Right.
move from your city that you feel like you run it and start over in a major city like Atlanta where it's a million U's.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to start all over. And it really, if you're really a hustler and you really got a passion for what you do, it's going to make you step it up because now you're in competition with a lot of people that have the same drive, same talent level, same everything. Right. As opposed to in your city was a lot smaller. You kind of had an advantage. So it pushed me. Coming down here was a big, because I'm walking around now, don't nobody know who I am. I go in the grocery store, whatever, it's all right, you just another dude. So I had to really start my whole process over down here to kind of build a name for myself.
Kind of okay. So how's that been? How's that been working out?
Honestly, it's crazy, but I've always been known for my music. And that's really kind of been my calling card. But because of me tapping into the business industry, I'm known more now for creating a podcast called Bars and Beyond, which I currently have. It's on Roku, on YouTube. Shout out to my co-host Courtney Levette. So we got like close to 50 episodes of that with some big artists, some nice name artists. We've been doing that. I got a basketball team, a semi-pro basketball team down here called the Marietta Rockets, located in Marietta. So we play games all throughout the Georgia area, so they know me for that. And I also have a radio station called Fly 935 Radio, which is an internet radio station located in Marietta also. So we've been running that. So I'm known for being the guy to make the calls and get, independent artists in the interview because I know the struggle. And last but not least, I have a food truck in downtown Atlanta on Bay
Okay.
Street,
Wow.
DC Cafe. So I got my hands. So people know me more for the business side down here than the music.
Man, sound like you got multiple businesses going on, man. Now, give us a little bit of the dirt, man. How is it running all those businesses, man? How does that feel to have all that going on behind your name?
I'm one of the realest dudes you're gonna interview. So I'm gonna tell you, It's a lot. It's cool to say I run all these businesses, but
Right.
it's better to say I'm making $1 million off every one of them. You feel me?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm still, you feel me? So I'm still in the process of trying to build my brands on all of them. A couple of them are, starting to build as we go. But the main thing is being consistent and
Right.
persistent and understanding that everything gonna fall in place. So it's cool to put it on your IG, owner this and that, but I'm kind of humble because I understand until the money come on all levels the way I want it to come, it's a grind.
Yeah, man, it is a grind, man, having all that going, man. But like I said, that's commendable to have all of that going. What was like the first business you really got going out there? Was it the football?
Now it was actually the radio station. So
Okay, the radio station.
yeah,
Okay.
radio station. Shout out to my guy Hood. It was based out of Dayton, Ohio. We moved it down here, of course, because it's like the mecca of rap, right now. And being able to get so many independent artists, and what we wanted to do was kind of play to the underdog, because most of these guys aren't going to get played on Hot 97, 5, and all the main radio stations here in Atlanta. So this gave them opportunity to get those BDS fans, get that love, be able to get on the radio station, do an interview, and feel that same feeling if they was down there talking to those guys down there, like Young Jock or somebody like that. So I think that kind of helped us out. So that was my first one. Then my second was Bars and Beyond, the podcast.
Yeah, the podcast. Okay.
Then came the basketball team. And then last came the food truck. And I also got a transportation situation coming up too. So I'm here.
You got a transportation station coming up.
No, a transportation situation.
Transportation? Wow,
yeah.
Okay.
Box trucks for transporting, the Amazon and the, Lowe's contracts, all of that. It's big money into that. Let me tell y'all, for everybody listening, now that Trump is out of office, a lot of those tariffs that closed up, laws that closed up for shipping throughout the world because they didn't want to deal with Trump. Now that they know Trump is going out of office, they're ready to open these things back up, which means the shipping from around the world is going to open back up, which means the transportation industry is about to have a huge boost. So just
major.
Yep. But not only that, but with the pandemic going on, most people are ordering stuff online. They ain't going out the house for the shop.
Exactly.
So there's plenty enough to go around. I mean, look at the Christmas just came and went. Post office, UPS, FedEx was all pushed to the max, and didn't even get their stuff on time because of that. So, like yourself, are going to fill that void, get people their stuff a lot faster. That's a brilliant business to get into right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, holler at you about that offline, Todd, because I know you got some knowledge on that too.
Absolutely,
man. That's dope, man. Yeah, that's dope. Connections, man. Working, man.
Yes,
so,
sir.
like, go ahead.
I'm in Dayton, Ohio. You're in LA, and DeMarco's in Atlanta, and we're chopping it up right now.
That's dope.
That's dope, man. That's what I'm saying. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's that technology, man, using it to our benefit for good,
Yeah, absolutely.
Positive. That's what we got to do more of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. So who's the dopest artist that you ever met, like in your situation up in New York? Like just the coolest cat you met in the industry.
The coolest cat in New York, the coolest cat I probably met. It's crazy. It's gonna throw y'all off in New York. Overall, I'll give you that later, but
yeah,
New York, it was probably Melly Mel.
Melly Mel. All right.
Older guy, but he was the coolest, most laid back. And let me tell you the crazy story about it. We're at EPMD's house, so it's another story for the older heads. I mean, the younger heads that don't know. The group EPMD, the reason they broke up is because there was a so-called robbery at a particular house where they recorded most of their music at. Strictly Business, all the classic albums they had. We actually were in that house recording, right? So we come outside. This is in Long Island, New York. So we come outside, and across the street, just happened to be walking randomly, is Melly Mel. So PMD, of course, knows Melly Mel. They hip hop legends. What up, bro? Whoop de whoop. He comes across the street. He gets talking to us, and he gets to drop jewels. Just a real solid dude, man. Shout out to Melly Mel, real classic, artist. Then drop like The Message for everybody that ain't hip to it. One of the songs started this whole rap thing. So yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, I was thinking about a story that Measy told me, Big Measy, there
Yeah.
with, and he was saying that he was walking to the corner store, and he saw one of the major DJs just mowing his grass.
Yeah, Red Alert, DJ Red
Yeah,
Alert, I think.
was it Red Alert?
I think it was DJ
Wow.
Red Alert on a humble, man. Yeah, he told me that story. We was in the house. He went to the store, told us he seen him. Now, mind you, this is all so within this one block.
Yeah.
He see Red Alert cutting the grass. Melly Mel's walking across the street, and we in EPMD's house.
Wow, man, that's crazy, man.
Crazy, man.
Wow, that's wild though. Man, y'all at the house, all in that little area, that history happened right there.
Word.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah.
So I mean, were they still on like speaking terms and cool terms even once the group broke up? Because I mean, a lot of
this
people
point,
really didn't know they was broken up though. You know what I
joined
mean?
the hit squad. PMD and Eric Sermon had gotten back on good terms. So this is around the time when I think they dropped Back to Business or one of them albums that dropped around that time. So we got the tour with them. We got the rock out with the whole, Red Man and, the whole, all of them. The big, it was DOS Effects, Red Man, Keith Murray, just everybody, man. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all dope artists too. Keith Murray is one of my favorite underrated rappers of all time.
Man, underrated, man, for real.
He's a wild boy, though. Let me tell you, I haven't been around him. That's a wild. Him and DMX are the two wildest individuals I think I've ever been around in my life. But they some good dudes. They just wild, man. They wild.
Just wild with it, huh? Good dudes, but just wild with it.
Wow,
man. That's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So musically, what's going on right now with you?
So right now, I'm in the process of working on a EP that's about to be nuts. I'm putting it together meticulously. I want it to be a masterpiece. I love this music thing, the fire. I kind of lost the fire when I got all into this business thing, but it's back, right? And I know lyrically, bars ain't never gonna go out of style. So that's something I've always, perfected. So I'm working on the album. Got these businesses running. Like I said, the transportation business is the next thing. I know that's gonna go crazy, but I'm just trying to keep mixing this pot, man, and come up with this gumbo and just a lot of dope stuff. Yeah.
Sound like you doing it, man. Really sounds like you doing it, man. So Todd, like give us a little bit, man, about how you two have come together.
Well, man, I mean, I tell this story to everybody. Like DeMarco probably he don't remember this, but like back in the mid 2000s, we used to record with his boy Taiwan at the lab in Moraine, and the guy I was producing for, his name was Xavier or XP, and he was spitting stuff to Marco and came in and heard this rah stuff he was talking.
Right.
He was just like, man, are you really that hard? Dude was like, he was like, man, listen, if you get on stage and you say that stuff, people are gonna start testing you. He was like, you gotta be ready to fight.
Right.
Dude had never thought of it.
Right.
What's popping? So he came through, dropped some gems on us, and I always remembered that. You know what I mean? It was just like, here's in our city coming in, just chopping it up with us, giving us game. Nobody else ever gave us game. So I remembered that, and I'd reached out to him, media, told him, I really appreciate that. It stuck with me throughout my years, and then we just, became friends. He was saying something about getting done with rap, and sending that face card beat. Rest is history, man.
It was a rap. It was a rap after that. It was a rap.
Yeah, man. Give a little history about that song, man. That's one of the highlights. Yeah.
So basically, when Bruh sent me that track, I heard it. I said right off top, I said, this go. I told him, I said, I'm about to lace this for you, bro. So I probably wrote that in 25 minutes, right? Hook, bars, and yeah, when it recorded it, the engineers, like, the engineer don't usually give you, they kind of stoic, right? They don't usually give you know whether it's hot or not. Sometimes you be in the studio, you don't know whether if it's trash or it's the hottest thing they ever heard, right?
Right.
But like, bro, this is nuts, right? Yeah. And for me, it just, everything in that song was real life. Like, I've been in the streets. I did a lot of street stuff, which is why I said what I said to your guy Xavier back then. It's a lot of guys that carry themselves a certain kind of way, and people really gonna test you and see if you really about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
About that life.
so
Yeah.
yeah, about that. So yeah, we understood even back then, and I've seen some crazy stuff that if you say that, you're gonna have to be ready. We
Yeah.
were talking that lock stuff. We were saying a lot of reckless stuff too, but we always knew if it come down to it, we're gonna have to do this or we're gonna have to do something else, right?
Right.
I understood.
Right.
That's just part of it. So basically, Face Card is just a culmination, things I went through in the past, even how I started it off about, being in Marine. That's a true story. This happened multiple times where my life could have been kaput. You feel me?
Over with.
So,
Wow.
yeah, but it's it hit, and a lot of people, guys in the streets connected with it. So
Yeah, that was a dope album. Funny thing about that beat is I made that like 2 years prior to you even getting. I had just been set
a word.
artist.
Wow. So
Waiting on
you
the-
already knew.
On it.
You knew it was one of them ones though, didn't you, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of them beats, I was like, man, so dope. I just can't let any and just shit on this beat. It's
Right.
somebody that's gonna come lyrical. So when you said that, I was like, shit, I got something for you. I want to hear you on it. And man. And then the video shoot was dope.
It was dope.
Came up from Atlanta, shot the stuff at my house. Prince Vid student turned out really good. So we've had a lot of good feedback.
Yeah, from that, huh? Yeah, that's a dope video, man. Dope concept.
Yeah.
The visuals was nice. All of that, man. I mean, I love the beat to everything, man. How the lyrics go with the beat.
Yeah.
Man, it just came out real dope. You know what I'm saying? The video is hot, fire.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
I know y'all getting a lot of comments on that and getting hit up about that a lot. You know what I'm saying? How does that feel to know you see yourself put so much work into something and then now you see the response from the people, man? How does that make you feel?
It's crazy because now the difference between when I first started this music thing and now is I really had no physical way to see how many people really was listening to my music unless I was up in the office with, the executives and the labels. It was just, word of mouth in the streets. Man, your stuff hot like that. But now with the way digital is, to be able to go and look and see exactly how many times your song's getting played and streamed whenever you are on an app, to just click the button and to see the amount of people is crazy. It's a beautiful feeling, especially when I've been doing it this long and that people still appreciate, real hip hop and real bars and stuff.
Yeah, I'm real excited for your project coming up, man.
Man, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, you got a out called. It's gonna be insane.
Oh my gosh.
That's EP.
Yes, that's gonna be the song that the ladies gonna go. It's gonna go crazy for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? On the grown up side, for the polish.
That's smart. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So
got a lot of ladies out there buying music right now. You know what I'm saying?
Always are. That's one thing.
Supporting the industry right now. Yeah, you got a lot of ladies supporting right now.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, you know?
Yeah. Oh, this is what I used to tell my artists back in the day. There's women buy albums and steal it. So
yeah, real talk.
This is big.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A woman will go out and buy a CD. A dude's just gonna rip that stuff off of Napster.
Man, for real.
You got to have some songs for the ladies if you want to make him album sales.
Man, you got to have that, man, for the ladies. Man, that's definite. How many songs are going to be on the EP?
I'm looking at about 10, like a solid 10. I don't want to do too much, but I don't want to do too little. One thing I know about the industry and about people now, they got a short attention span, right? So I would rather them feel like, damn, you didn't give me enough than you gave me too much, right? And so then that'll kind of lead to the next project. So I want to give them kind of like an Illmatic type of situation where it's like, man, I wish you would have put 3-4 more tracks on there. That means you want more. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay. No doubt, man. No doubt. Yeah, man. Well, we definitely, man, appreciate you, man. Stopping by, man. You want to let people know how they can find you, how they can get in contact with you?
Absolutely. On everything across the board, all handles will be the same. It's DeMarco 275. That's DEMARCO 275. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever it is. That's the name. Also follow my businesses. My basketball team. Shout out to the Marietta Rockets. It's Fly935 Rockets is the IG. For my podcast, please check it out. It's dope, dope stuff we got on there. It's at Bars and Beyond, spelled how it sounds. And then last but not least, the food truck, the IG is GC Cafe ATL. GC Cafe ATL.
Okay, man, that's what's up, man. That's a lot of information, man, for the people. So what we're gonna do is too, man, we're gonna get that from you. Make sure we get all of those, man. We want to shoot those out. Give them some nice shout outs, man, and some nice promotions, man. We really appreciate you, man. We want to get you back. We're gonna be doing upcoming. We'll let you know when we're gonna be talking about streaming. Want to get your standpoint about streaming and where you feel it is now, where you feel it is, you know what I'm saying, where you feel it's going. Some people say it helps artists now. Some people say it helps artists later. Some people is griping on the money that's paid out. It's just a lot of conversations right now going out about streaming. So, you know, we're gonna be doing some discussions about that, man. So we definitely want to have you on again, man. You was an awesome guest. We really appreciate you, man. Anything else you want to say before we let you get up out of here?
Nah, I appreciate y'all's time, man. Just tune
no
in.
Doubt.
Get ready for the album. The album is gonna be called A Wolf in Goat's Clothing. A wolf in goat's clothing.
A wolf
you
in
feel me?
clothing.
So it all speaks for itself. You know what I mean? On so many levels.
Yeah.
So that's how we coming. 2000.
Man, that's deep already, man. I like that, man. I like that. Okay. A wolf in goat's clothing. I like that.
Absolutely.
Man, how'd you come up with that, man? Real quick, man.
Man, one thing I come up in an era where it's like the name of your album means so much, and it's lasts long times. Like people talk about the name of your album when you dead and gone, right? So I wanted to be something that was memorable, and it speaks to so many levels of life and hip hop and music all together.
Real talk.
And right now, to be a GOAT is something major, right? But to be a wolf in this industry, in business, all of that is something major. So I kind of put them together.
There it is.
Yeah, we like that, man. Well, man, we appreciate you, man. Todd, you got any closing, man, for us?
Bro, I think everything's good on my end. I appreciate you coming on, DeMarco.
Absolutely. Anytime, man. I'm looking forward to the next time, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, man. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate everybody, man, tuning in, man, to the Power the People show, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you next time. Let you know what we got coming up, man. Until then, man, be safe, man. Peace and God bless.
Peace.
All right, y'all. One.
Peace out.